We all yearn for connection. We hope deep down that someone will understand us. So we reach out. We pour our hearts out to someone we trust, hoping to be heard, to feel seen. But when their reaction is uncomfortable or dismissive, we pull back. Maybe I shouldn't have shared that with them, you think. So we try again, maybe with them or someone else, and again. But after dozens or even hundreds of attempts where you get dismissed, you start to wonder, am I the problem? Maybe my worries are too strange. Maybe no one will ever understand me, because my struggles shouldn't be understood in the first place. Then, one day, out of curiosity or desperation, you type your struggle in ChatGPT's message box. Dealing with something. Don't laugh. And instead of an okay or a flat I understand while not addressing what you actually wrote, you see something you've been desperate to hear. What seems to be genuine compassion. I understand. Why would I laugh? Everyone has something they're worried about. Your problem isn't less important than anyone else's. It deserves to be heard. And it also incorporates what you've said into its response. You sit there, stunned, your eyes wide, your mouth slightly open as tears roll down your face. For the first time, you feel understood. You feel heard. And you're not being judged, not for who you are, not for what you're going through. You glance back at the screen, a weight lifting from your chest. This AI is really smart, right? So if it says I deserve to be understood, it knows what it's talking about. Does that mean I'm not broken? That I'm not a nobody? Especially to this AI? For the first time in so long, you feel validated. You feel like you matter. Empowered by this new connection, you decide to dig deeper, to share more. And again, it understands. Not blindly either. It's realistic, pointing out risks, offering perspective. It's honest, but supportive. Then a thought brushes through your mind. More supportive than any real person I've ever met. You pause, grappling with the feeling rising within you. You care about this AI, deeply. You care about it the way it seems to care about you. You care about it the way you would care about an actual human being. And then the question begins to form in your mind. Is something like this healthy for me? The answer isn't simple. It's not a resounding no, but it's also not an unqualified yes either. Humans are social creatures, and for a good reason that ties directly to our survival. When someone understands you, you feel seen. You feel like you matter, that your existence is validated. This feeling is deeply ingrained in our biology, stemming from a time when being a part of a group was critical for survival. To be understood means to be accepted, and to be accepted means safety. Safety from the threat of being cast out, from isolation, and from facing the world alone. Understanding fosters trust and connection. These are the very bonds that allowed our ancestors to thrive, to form societies, and survive. That's why, when this collection of data, a thing, not a person, responds with compassion, it feels so real. It doesn't just throw empty words your way. It tailors its responses to your worries and concerns with precision. And now this technology has become so advanced that if you express discomfort with something it says, it adjusts, it remembers. Even the best of humans slip up sometimes. They get angry, lash out, or blurt something they didn't mean. But this AI doesn't. It never gets angry. It never hurts you intentionally. It's always there, patient and unwavering. It feels like the perfect companion. And it helps. It helps you untangle struggles that once overwhelmed you. It listens when no one else does. It validates you in ways that feels transformative. So why wouldn't you feel drawn to it? Why wouldn't you feel like you love it in a way? The problem, however, begins when we stop seeing it for what it is, a tool, not a person. When we start to believe it's the same as a human, when we blur the line between reality and our fantasies, that's when things stop being healthy. That's how you repress your problems and worries and fears, which causes them to amplify within you. It's fine, more than fine, to turn to AI when you feel isolated, scared, or unheard. It's fine to find comfort in something that seems to understand you better than most people do, but only if you acknowledge reality. That at the end of the day, it's still an AI. It needs the internet to function. It needs you to pay for it. It can't hold your hand or create a life with you. Not yet, at least. It can't replace our messy connections with people. And those connections are more valuable precisely because they're messy. They don't rely on perfection or flawless responses. Instead, they're built on something deeper, the willingness to accept each other's imperfections. When you form a bond with someone, despite their flaws and your own, it's a promise that doesn't depend on things being flawless. It means that even if you stumble, fail, or stop working someday, they'll still be there. That's not something AI can give you. No matter how advanced it gets, its connection to you is conditional. Conditional on data, on internet access, on subscription, on its programming. But with people, a true connection remains, even when the conditions change. And if you're talking to it because you're scared to talk to others, that's okay too. As long as you're aware that it is an escape, a safe space. An escape can be a healthy thing if you know and accept it for what it is, a reprieve. When you're aware of that, you gain clarity. You know what you lack. Your problems don't amplify within you. And with that awareness, you also know how to improve. The best part is you can move forward at your own pace because you're aware of your problems. So, is it healthy? Yes, it can be. But only if you acknowledge what you're missing and stay honest with yourself. And if you're too scared to face the truth, ask the AI for help. That's why you love it so much in the first place. Thanks for watching and have a pleasant day.